Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Judaea Ingram.
I'm Chris Kiely. Today we'll give you the latest from across the campus, tri-state area, and the globe.
We'll also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. On Wednesday evening, April 12th, Seton Hall University's top student entrepreneurs will pitch their innovative startup concepts to a panel of distinguished judges as they compete for $16,000 in seed funding awards and professional services. The in-person event, which will take place from 6:30 to 9 p.m. in University Center Theater, will showcase startup businesses being developed by the 6 finalist teams that have advanced to the championship round. Attendees will have the opportunity to select their favorite finalist team and vote for a $500 audience award. Provost Katia Persini and the Stillman School of Business Joyce Strasser will have the opening remarks to kick off the competition. Members of the Entrepreneurship Service will be the successful alumni as well and will serve as judges for the contest. The goal of the Pirates pitch is to cultivate the ambitious drive of student entrepreneurs and provide an opportunity for them to make their dreams a reality. The judges will be looking for creative and innovative thinking about new markets, products, and services. Also important, the teams will be judged on their perceived ability to execute their concepts and turn them into viable and sustainable businesses. Student business can be either for-profit enterprises or nonprofit ventures that tackle societal and community problems.
Seton Hall has appointed Joseph Martinelli as the interim dean of its new College of Human Development, Culture, and Media, set to officially replace the College of Education and the College of the Communication and the Arts in July. Martinelli has been a part of the Seton Hall faculty for 22 years and is approaching the end of his second year as the interim dean of the College of Education. Before becoming an interim dean, he was an associate dean of academic affairs for 8 years. University has also announced the dean search of the community on Tuesday, dedicated to the process of finding a dean who has the professional connections in addition to academic success and other credentials.
Now we will send it over to Dan Smith with your Seton Hall sports update. Dan?
Thanks, Judaea, and hello, Pirates. I'm Dan Smith with your Seton Hall sports update. The Seton Hall baseball team has ramped things up as of late, and infielder Max Vieira has been a huge part of that. This week, Vieira was named Big East Player of the Week after batting .545 to go along with 2 home runs in that span. He was also a perfect 8 for 8 on stolen bases on the week. Vieira closed out his week with a 4 for 6 performance against Eastern Tennessee State. 12 and 13 Pirates will be back in action in Princeton on Wednesday against the Tigers. Going over to the softball diamond, the ladies took home a slew of awards on their own this week. Kelsey Carr was named Big East Pitcher of the Week, Aaron Howard was selected as the Big East Freshman of the Week, and Olivia Gilbert was named to the Big East Weekly Honor Roll. Carr was given the honors after pitching 10 scoreless innings over the weekend with her season ERA down to just 1.48. Howard became the first Pirate to win Freshman of the Week this season as she batted 5 for 9 and knocked home 6 RBI. Gilbert batted 8 for 17, which consisted of a homer and 4 RBI. They'll be back to play a doubleheader against Ryder on Wednesday. Taking a look at the women's tennis team, they celebrated their senior night on Friday versus Queens College with a 5-2 victory. Seton Hall was crowned victorious in what was just their first match on campus this season and 5th time since 2018. All 3 seniors, Hiba El Khalifi, Irina Gurmarova, and Anina Plana Ventosa, were honored and won each of their matchups in doubles. Their next match will be against St. Francis Brooklyn at the USTA Tennis Center in Queens, New York.
Thanks, Dan. The Federal Aviation Administration is urging airlines to cut their flights to and from New York airports this summer in order to reduce congestion. The FAA is preventing a 7% increase in delays from spring break through Labor Day. Last summer, nearly 42,000 flights in and out of New York airports were delayed. So the federal agency is asking airlines that use JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark Liberty airports to cut flight schedules by 10% this summer.
New Jersey Institute of Technology earned a silver rating in sustainability after a year-long assessment of the university's sustainability footprint and greenhouse gas emissions and its research, courses, and community engagement related to sustainability. The assessment from the Association for the Advancements of Sustainability in Higher Education is based on a sustainability tracking, assessment, and rating system, or STARS, that awards points in 5 categories: academics, engagement, operations planning, and administration, and innovation and leadership. In particular, NJIT was recognized for its research that addresses global challenges, partnership with Newark to enrich the city environment, and strategic plan, which identifies sustainability as one of the 4 pillars of the university. NJIT seeks to integrate sustainability into different aspects of their daily lives through conservation and the use of renewable energy, informed recycling, and other practices.
To celebrate spring, NJ Transit is offering a new travel deal, and riders can bring someone along free of charge. The Take a Spring Break and Bring a Friend on Us promotion allows NJ Transit customers to receive a free round-trip ticket for a traveling companion with the purchase of a round-trip ticket. Customers can enter the promo code SPRING23 on the NJ Transit app on their mobile devices, and they'll get the buy one, get one free round-trip ticket for their pal. It's a one-time promotion for every NJ Transit account holder, and the promotion runs through April 23rd.
Violent thunderstorms Saturday night left parts of New Jersey awash in power outages and significant damage, including fallen trees, down power lines, and road closures in Monmouth County's largest municipality on Sunday morning. A massive cleanup was ongoing in parts of Howell Township, where a powerful storm, which might have spawned a tornado, sent trees crashing down and caused power outages for thousands of residents. The Howell Township Police Department said 3,244 residents had experienced power outages overnight. Nearly 13% of Township's households were dealing with power outages as of 9 a.m. on Sunday. Statewide, nearly 17,000 residents were experiencing power outages as powerful as thunderstorms swept across New Jersey, leaving treacherous conditions in their wake. Intense hail with some pellets as large as 1.5 inches in diameter and ferocious winds approaching 70 miles per hour slammed the region. The National Weather Service is investigating if the tornado caused the damage in Monmouth County.
Now we'll send it over to Mikayla Anderson with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Mikayla?
Thanks, Chris. My name is Mikayla Anderson, and I'll be bringing you the 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, you can expect some cloud cover with a warm high of 70 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. You'll want those umbrellas for tomorrow, as there is a chance of showers throughout the day. The high will be 55 degrees and the low will be 52. The rain will stick around for Thursday, as scattered thunderstorms are expected in the later portion of the day. The high will be a whopping 80 degrees and the low will be 47. The rain will clear up a bit, yielding partly cloudy skies on Friday with a high of 61 and a low of 36. Saturday will be more of the same with a high of 57 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. That will do it for your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, my name is Mikayla Anderson, and now back to the desk with more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Mikayla. About 25 cars derailed Sunday in northwestern Montana with no injuries or evacuations reported, authorities say. The cars, which were not believed to be carrying anything hazardous, derailed near the town of Paradise along the Clark Fork River, said Bill Brown, a dispatcher with the Sanders County Sheriff's Office. Firefighters and representatives of Montana Rail Link, which was operating the train, were responding and investigating what the cars were carrying, he said. Photos posted on social media show the cars appearing to dip just into the river. The train cars did not release any hazardous materials, Montana Rail Link said in a statement. The company said the cause of the derailment was being investigated, and they also say that they are committed to addressing any impacts to the areas as a result of this accident, prioritizing the safety of their employees and public, and understanding the reasons for this incident. Montana's Unit Senators Steve Daines and John Tester said in separate tweets that they are monitoring the derailment and were in touch with local officials. Federal regulators and members of Congress are urging railroads to do more to prevent derailments after recent fiery wrecks involving hazardous chemicals in Ohio and Minnesota prompted evacuations.
NASA is announcing the names of the 4 astronauts embarking on the Artemis II mission. They are Christina Koch, Jeremy Hansen, Victor Glover as the pilot, and Reed Wiseman as the commander. Wiseman was the chief of the astronaut offices before stepping down for this mission. Canadian mission specialist Hansen introduced Glover, who said, quote, "We need to celebrate this moment in human history," and their race each hands off to the next one. That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Chris Kiely.
And I'm Judaea Ingram.
Be sure to tune in to PTV's YouTube channel as well as TVs around campus to see the full episode of Pirate News.
You can also check out PTV's social media for quick updates about happenings around campus and more TV content. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.